Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're gonna be doing the bounty event. Seeing how fast we can go. Gonna be using Tesla, Stella. We're gonna see when should we switch? At what point? Because Tesla is better early. And then at some point you switch to Stella these days. Shout out to Mark for that. That's a good idea. We'll be going over that. I think it's when Tesla stops one-shotting. That's when you would switch, because Tesla does have a lower mana cost, is easier to get up, so you would not use Stellarix immediately, but you're going to use it for the majority. It's just not right away. So let me get everything set up here. On the main account, bounty, journey, PvP, stuff like that. Not starting too late today. I should probably quit saying stuff like about how I'm starting late and how I haven't been playing my main account. I'm just a self-saboteur, that's all. I did get some sleep last night, so that's good. I made sure I went to bed early and made myself stay in there. Stay in there. Don't come out. Don't come out. Don't even get up early. Just stay in there. Sleep, dummy. You gotta sleep, you idiot. Imagine a person that tried not to sleep. Just stay awake all the time. You wouldn't make it very far, would you? Be stumbling around like a zombie on the third or fourth day. It's hard. You're like a teenager, you want to stay up all night and you think it's fun, but... Or a little kid. But as an old man now, I can't do that. I don't know what I wasn't even really trying. It just was happening. Couldn't sleep. Probably too caffeinated or something. But I'm trying. I'm thinking ahead. You know. I see Mark. I see that Mark said morning Trey, so Trey must be here. And let me jump to the chat. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. It's not a good thumbnail, but it's something. It's like a picture of the newest bounty troop. So I'll put that up there. Give me a sec. Do something. I feel like we have bounty all the time. You guys already know what's up. There's been a slight change recently, but it's pretty much the same old, same old. But we'll go over the slight change. I think it happened... It probably should have happened a couple bounties ago, but I didn't think of it till now. Till Mark said something. I think I got the thumbnail there. And jumping to the chat. There we go. Alright, hit that like. Turn in your ticket to the train by hitting like. And I just... Oops. Dropped my controller. As you can tell. Where's the bounty? Right there. Alright. Waiting till the chat comes up on my screen. So give me a moment. Yeah, bounty's fine. I don't mind it. It's not like... It doesn't take as long. It used to be way worse. I should do like a history of Gems of War one day. I'd be afraid to miss something. I'm not like a historian for Gems of War, but it'd be cool to make a video like that. I've always wanted to make a video like that. Like, here's when this troop came into the game, and now this changed, and now this is the new meta, and this is when, you know... bounty event changed because of that new troop, and now we use this instead of that, and this is when we used to gold farm, this is when we used to soul farm, and this is when that changed, and the reason it changed was because of this, and now you do this, and then it changed from this to that, and we were farming metals, but now we don't have to because of this. Like, it'd be cool to make a video like that. I'm just not... I don't think I'm gonna ever be able to do that. I just always thought it'd be cool. There's not enough, like, information on the internet. Like, normally a person, if they were going to make that video, there'd be somewhere to go to, like, look it all up, like a Wikipedia or something, and then you could just look up all the information you're looking for and kind of write a little outline. Maybe it'd be one of those videos that gets no views because you did too much work, but it'd be cool. I've always wanted to do something like that, but I've tried before. Like, for example, I tried to make a video where, you know... What I needed was when the troops came out. So I wanted to do like the best troops of each year or something. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, you know? But I can't find the release date of the troop anywhere. And maybe it's there somewhere, but I didn't see it when I was ready to make the video. I was sitting there looking for it a couple years ago, and I was going to make the video, and I couldn't find it, so I got frustrated, and I just never tried again. But it might be out there somewhere. Mark says, good morning. You send me a DM. I have to leave at 10:30 to go renew my license before Monday. I know, I got to do that too. I still haven't done it. I'm an idiot. I'm probably going to go on Monday like a dummy. Trey with the 5, morning. I do everything at the last possible second, man. I'll probably be in there on Monday. Mike's here. Mike Sheared. Is there any, like, downside to doing it on the very last day? Like, am I going to be driving there illegally? I think it's still, like, fine on Monday, right? I hope so. Mike says that video would take an eternity to research. I know. Mark says I would like to see a video on top 5 overrated mythics and underrated legendaries. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. I still need to make your members only video though, so I'm not really trying to do too much. I gotta get the things done that I promised first, and then we'll keep that as an idea in the bammer. Keep that in the bammer as an idea. You have to remind me though, I forget stuff. The bammer isn't very doesn't remember. What's the point of the bammer if you put it in there and then you can't even recall it? Oh, what? You need an appointment? What do you mean? You need an appointment, at least I do, for... I hope I don't need an appointment. That would suck. I'll look into it today. If I gotta go today or tomorrow, I'll do it. I hope I don't need an appointment. Usually ours is super easy, Mark. Like, you go online, you get in line online, you walk in, they call your number like 5 seconds later, and I'm done. So I hope it's not anything different than normal, because I've been in there recently to get, like, the new car. I had to do stuff with the new car, right? And it took like 5 seconds. Make an appointment online. I'll make one for Monday then. Should be okay. I'll look into it today, though. Thank you. Maybe you just help me out, because I'd probably be waiting until Monday or Sunday or something. Saturday. But bounty! Let's put a chapter in so you can skip all that nonsense. We get back to the details of the video. I got the intro. Say bounty start. I did get a letter in the mail that I haven't opened. It's just how I am. I don't know. I hate stuff. Anything extra is annoying. I already got enough going on. Stupid birthday. Stupid dummy birthday. Glorfindel's back in the land of the living. Yeah, me too, kinda. I was a zombie for a few days there. Alright, here we go. I put in the chapter. Okay. Bounty. Use troops with the bounty hunter trait to multiply your points. Get double multipliers on this event's bounty captain, Sparrow Knight. You got 2 days and 17 hours to do that. Let me grab my tribute. If you're in my guild, please just put up with me for another week, and then I'll be back full time. Yeah. Don't kick me out premature. I know I probably won't get kicked out, but I'm trying. Alright, let's see. Let's get to the bounty. Bounties are available. Use bounty hunters to multiply your points. Alright, I usually buy up to tier 5 just to get it done easily. I have the gems to do that. If you don't have the gems to do that, you could buy up to tier 4. And you will have to use the complete bounty team at some point if you do tier 4. You can also do tier 3, I'm pretty sure, but I think you have to do the entire bounty team like the whole time. You can't like mess around and make it faster. But you would save a decent amount of gems. You'd be trading your time for gems, right? So there's a scale here. Like, tier 3, I'm pretty sure you can get it done. It might be tight. You might have to kill every single Vow Raven. You might need every single sigil. You might need every single day. But you could save the most gems. But you might have to use an entire bounty team for the entire time. Like, no Tesla, no Stellarix, no Ruby Weapon, none of that. I'm pretty sure. You might be able to do it like a little bit, but I wouldn't risk it. Tier 4 is the one where you can start doing that, where you could do Tesla for the whole day Friday at least. You could do Stellarix probably a little bit, even on Saturday morning or something, but you just can't do it all day the whole weekend. There's a certain point where you're not going to finish. You're not going to get all rewards if you continue to do Stella or Tesla. So you have to switch to a all bounty team at a certain point on Tier 4. I don't know exactly when it is. Sometimes you can get the whole thing done without doing the entire bounty team, but there's been times where I didn't, so I can't say for sure on Tier 4. That's like a mystery there. Tier 5, you can get it all the way done. You don't have to ever switch to an entire bounty team. You can use Stella or Tesla the entire time. You just got to make sure you use like 3 bounty troops, 1 being the captain with your Stella or your Tesla. And Ruby Weapon's a good idea too. You can use a hero and level a hero if you want to do that. Black Manacles for low-level players maybe. You could do a hero, level a class. But I'm going to do Tier 5 so I can just get it done as quick as possible. Playing 2 accounts right now. I got the gems. I'm going to buy up to Tier 5. You don't have to worry about it at all. Just do what I want. Maybe get it done on Saturday. Or not at all. Who knows? I'll buy all this and then not do it. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully I'm kidding. Alright, Sparrow Knight, 11, red, yellow, Suncrest, Strix Knight. Destroy a column, deal damage to a random enemy boosted by yellow gems destroyed, then conjure a light storm. Do we need a light storm for anybody? I guess Corpse Mare could be, could benefit from that a little bit. But otherwise, you're using like Ogress, Tesla, or Stella, and it's not really that beneficial. A random enemy. Well, you have to use them either way, so it is what it is. Alright, I bought up to Tier 5. Let's go make a team. This is, like, easy for me. I don't really have to... All I gotta do is take off Guardian Spirit. Put on the new one. It's kind of a day off for a channel, for a creator. All you gotta do is grab the new guy. You don't have to think too hard. What's his name? Something Sparrow? Sparrow Knight. Alright, let's upgrade it. So we're gonna use 1 orb, I guess. Let's get it to legendary. Probably could have just hit the button. I'm stupid. Let's just go do that. Stop it. Alright, go to him. Upgrade. Do this. Stop fiddle farting around. Glorfindel's been abroad for a funeral, hospital, the whole lot. Glad to be back to something resembling normal. Well, sorry for your loss, man. That sucks. Alright, now Orbit to Mythic. Right. I guess I could have done that first, too. I don't know. I'm doing stuff the wrong way today. We're getting to the same place. Either way, we're fine. Alright, and we gotta throw this guy on the team. He has to be on the team. It's the bounty captain. Remember, you don't have to do anything. You can hump a wall, you can look at grass, you can do whatever you want. You can stay on the cart, you can, just ride the bus until the end. You don't get off on a certain stop. You just get on the bus and ride it till forever. You don't have to do anything. Nobody's forcing you. But if you want to get it done sooner and you want more points and you want to do it the way you're supposed to do it, you got to use the Sparrow Knight, because it is the bounty hunter, it's the captain. You have to use it. And you're probably going to want to at least trade it to the first trait and ascend it. Do you need to ascend it? Guess you don't have to, but... Oh yeah, based on my ascension. Somebody screwed me up on the journey. They said you don't need to do fully ascended. And then I was like, reading it after the video, I was like, yeah, you do. It says based on my ascension. Unless it was for the skull thing, I don't know. But that would be invasion, so not journey. But yeah, you have to fully ascend so you can get the 6 times instead of the 2 times. Anyway. Alright, we're going to take Stella off. We're going to do Tesla, because Tesla is half the mana cost of a Stellarix. So I think it works better early. And then we'll switch into Stella later. You could do Tesla the entire time, though. It's not, like, that much slower. Tesla? And let's do... Put her here. Put that there. I think that's good. So that would be the team. We got blue, brown. Blue for Tesla, brown for Ogress. We're minusing yellow. I mean, we do have a lot of yellow. Maybe we could do a different banner. Let's see. We definitely want blue. And then I need green or brown. We got green, brown, blue, red, yellow. What are we missing? Purple? I guess we could do Kraken banner. That wouldn't be too bad. Kraken banner. Class doesn't matter. We're not using a hero right now, so class doesn't matter. Let's get started here. Like I said, if you're doing tier 3, you're going to want to do all bounty troops. So you would not have Tesla on there. You would have some other bounty troop, probably like Tigraki. If you're doing tier 4, you would start like this. But eventually you could do this the entire day today if you're on tier 4. So don't worry about it till like tomorrow, but you will have to worry about it. Eventually you would put Tigraki on there on like Sunday or something. At least Sunday. Maybe Saturday night. And then if you're doing tier 5, you can do this the entire time, except for we're going to switch into Stellarix like when we get to like 15 or something. So we're only going to use Tesla for like 15 fights, maybe 13, maybe 10, maybe half. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to do Tesla. She's easier to get up. She's half the mana cost than a Stella, so until Tesla stops one-shotting, I'm going to do Tesla. Glorfindel, 3 times a charm with the 2. Thank you so much. Mark with the 2. Riding in Chad's Hardly Sidecar. Sidecar Fund. Chad with a 2 with a 2. What's up? How's it going, man? I'm going to thumbs those up. Thumbs them up. So we got Trey out there. We got the boys today. Do it for the boys. Do a burnout for the boys. You wreck your car for the boys. Do some donuts. Shoot your gun in the air for the boys. Let's go. Alright, so we get up Ogress. We cast it. We cast Tesla. We win. We should probably make sure that we have guard medals on. Let's go do that. Tesla does boost off of armor. This bounty captain looks funny. I don't really like it. I don't know if I'm a big fan of birds. You guys like birds? I like owls. I like an owl, I guess. I don't know if I like a sparrow. And we need green or brown. If we don't have that, we want blue or red. We don't have either one, though. Same thing. Where's it at? Nowhere. So, let's just do this, I guess. Ogress. Tesla. Win. The boys are strutting around in the cod pieces like the singer from Cameo back in the day. Word up. You guys are like a rap group. You're out there like Boys to Men, serenading the ladies. The end of the road. You don't want the train to come to the end of the road, you know? But I can't let go. We got the Boys to Men out there. We got the Backstreet Boys, the NSYNC. 98 degrees. I'm in love with you. Don't want the train to come to the end of the road. I need singing lessons. Who wants to teach me? Where's John Fitzpatrick? John was out there, we would really be a group. Because he's a real singer. He could step up. We could all be like Milli Vanilli. And then he could be singing for real. So we'd be like, not really Milli Vanilli? Not for really Milli Vanilli? Because John would really be singing, but his backup singers would just be like Milli Vanilli. We'd just be acting like we were singing. I hope that's Boys to Men. I haven't listened to them in a long time. They're never my favorite anyway. I'm not a big R&B type of dude. What's an NSYNC song? Bye, bye, bye. We're jumping on the train. We're just like out of here. Not giving anybody time to get on there. We're like, bye, bye, bye. See ya. We're out of here. Dancing around. Gyrating your crotch. Y'all look the same. You got the same haircut, same clothes on. Doing some dance moves. Acting like you're puppets on a string. Britney Spears is there. Christina Aguilera. She's a genie in a bottle, baby. Alright, so I want to get to the point where we switch to Stella. That's my main goal. After that, we might do something else. I just want to show you when it would happen. It's probably going to be based on your stats, and it won't be exactly the same as me, but I can give you, like, a good target. Like, when it might happen for you. I think for me, it's going to be, like, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there. So I guess you could start with Stella. If you're like, hey, I don't want to switch troops. I just want to start with the same team I'm going to end with. You could start with Stella. Wouldn't be horrible. Let's take some green, I guess. Blow up the board, I guess. Cast Tesla. You don't need to be a gym streamer with that voice. You could sing. You should sing for a living. That's funny. That's funny. I remember one time I was in a play when I was a kid. I don't remember what the play was. I think it was like Charlotte's Web or something. I feel like they tried to make me sing. And then they heard me sing and they were like, nope, you're going to be the other guy. I think there's songs in that. Is there songs in that? There must be. It's a play. Charlotte's Web, you know? The spider with the pig. Is that the show? I ended up being like the brother. They did not want me to be the pig. I think they had a song. And they said, why don't you try? And it was like, you know how it goes when you're a kid. You're not like up there giving it your all. You just don't want to be embarrassed. I wasn't up there giving it my all or anything, but I'm still not great anyway. Even if I'm in the shower in the car, yeah, still not the best. Wonderful's been a member for 18 months. Appreciate that continued support. Try to get on here a little earlier today. Trying to get back into the groove of the school, you know. I think she's going to ride the bus home, so that'll give me an extra hour. I don't think, I know. But if I say I think she is, then I'll have Mrs. Sinny calling me like, you know she's riding the bus, right? Don't be going to the school now. She thinks I'm stupid sometimes. Like I'm going to forget. That's all I'm thinking about, man. Would never forget my kid. I would forget other things first. Like, I was thinking too much about making sure I'm there for the bus. I'll forget to do something else. Alright, we got green up here. There's some more. Let's get some skulls, I guess. Get Tesla up. One good thing about Stella is that it takes every color in, so it's probably not that much of a downgrade from Tesla early. If you don't feel like switching out. But so far, we are one-shotting. Let's see a 15. Let's see if we can one-shot 15, though. This will be interesting. Can we do 15? Oh, we got it. Okay. Alright, let's try 16. I'm thinking, I thought it was going to be sooner. Juan with the 1 running out there. Now we're like the Jackson 5. Who is Michael? Who wants to be Michael? Who wants to be Tito? Who's the lead singer? Who's doing the splits and the moonwalk? Saying hee hee. Hee hee. Alright, we got green, we need brown, we need what? Okay. Come on, Tesla, there you are. And... oh, there it is. So whatever we're on right now, I think it's like 16. 16 or 17 is where it stopped one-shotting for me. So I'm gonna switch to Stella now. If you don't have Stellarix, you can keep doing Tesla. It's not too bad. What I would recommend is like taking red or blue instead of casting Ogress. Get up your Tesla with the red or a blue match. Cast Tesla, then get up Ogress, cast Ogress, and then your Tesla will be up, and you'll cast it again. It was 17, so 17 is where I stopped one-shotting. Just for reference. Your stats might be a little bit lower, or they could be higher. Most likely they're lower, though. I have like every stat in the game, I think, almost. I might be missing like one stat from Renown. That's it. I have Kingdoms to 20 that other people don't have to 20. Like, I have a lot of stats, so... you might have stopped one-shotting at like 15 or something. But whenever you stop one-shotting, just switch to Tesla. Or, Stellarix. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's go get it. Stellarix. Just throw it right where Tesla was. And do we need to do like a different color now for our banner, maybe? Let's see. Probably go all in on Ogress. Since Stellarix has every single color, you might as well go all in on your Ogress, I would say. So it doesn't matter. Alright, and we're gonna switch our medals. Let's lock this in, though. You're ahead of me, Mark, man. You're ahead of me on your license. You're ahead of me on your Puzzle Quest 3. I like to wait to the last second. I got so much going on, I just put everything off to the last second. It's probably where I went wrong. If I wasn't like that, maybe, be more ahead. Alright, that took 2 shots, but we did not have our niches on, so maybe that's why. Let me go put those on. Back to it. Bounty. Fight. Yeah, like, this used to take us forever, because we would have to use all bounty troops. We would be sitting there, like, 10 moves every fight, at least. Like, Tigraki, we had to shoot it off twice. Like, Corpse Mare would kill maybe one thing on its own, and then Tigraki was, like, 2-shotting everything else on the team. Like, took forever back in the day, before we started doing this. Let's get up Ogress, I guess. I didn't see any brown or green. There we go. Alright, can it one-shot? Ugh. I think it's okay. I think we tested it last time. It was a little bit faster than Tesla. Sometimes it'll loop back into itself. Maybe I should put it in first slot or something. Mark says, I already read that. Never mind. Alright, we got Ogress. Stella. There we go. See? That was good. Alright, now we're on 20. We'll just do a couple of these. I'm not trying to play bounty all day. You'll just keep doing this over and over and over. It's going to be the same enemy team. We're not going to learn anything if we keep going. You're just getting your points. That's it. It's the same enemy team over and over. We got to make sure we get this Valraven, though. So we don't want to give them any yellow, if possible. Okay. Got it. Alright, like 2 more. We'll go play some Journey or PvP or something like that. I need to play this main account more. Starting to feel like old Ludi at the end, you know? But it's not that, I promise, because I'll be back. I'm not like slowly not playing the game or anything. It's just the new account, that's it. Once the new account is over, I'll be back in action. There are some things I'm falling behind on, like Immortals, the holiday event. Like I should have got 2 copies of that newest Mythic, and I didn't. So I am falling behind a little bit on my main account, but it's almost nice. I was so close to having everything in the game that you're never gonna get there, so I might as well have more things to chase. Make myself feel like I'm doing something. So when I get back to the main account, I'll be able to chase Immortals. Instead of just having everything already, you know? That'll make you want to quit faster than a lot of stuff. You beat the game, unless you love the game. If you love the game, I get it. But imagine you're playing a game, you beat it. Are you going to play it again? It really depends. It would have to be one of your favorite games ever. Like, I'll beat Dark Souls and I'll play it again. I'll find another way to play it. You know, some people love, like, Resident Evil, and they will beat the game and then they will go seek out mods. And they will replay it with mods on, you know? Because they love that game so much. Is that Gems of War, though? Like, if you get everything in the game, are you going to continue to play it? So I kind of like leaving myself with stuff to get on this game. And not going and just getting everything. Not that I could or something, but I was really close. Especially for a free-to-play. I might have been the closest free-to-play to having everything. Alright, we'll do one more. Nah, I'll be back on the main account in a week. There's no question. The only thing that might slow me down, even when the new account's over, is moving. But you guys are a priority for me. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I gotta stream. It's never like, oh, should I stream? I don't know. Maybe I should do something else today. Oh. No, I wake up and I'm like, I gotta stream. Except for on Wednesday. But on Wednesday, I'm like, I gotta make an EQ video. It's the same thing. It's been like that for years, too. Like, when I was doing pre-records, I was like, I gotta wake up early and get this thing out because I got so much competition. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. And it just wasn't worth it anymore, so I decided to stream now. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze, right? I would get up at 4 in the morning or something, try to get a video out by like 5 or 6, and then it would still not really be worth it. So I said, well, I think the smartest thing I ever did was just switch to streaming. I know it wasn't like a popular, you know, choice that I made, but I think it's working okay. It's working fine. I mean, we're into August. We're halfway through the year, over halfway through the year, and everything has been fine. Like, we're doing good. So it's just like weird metrics that you guys can't see is what sucks. Like, of course the views are down, of course the subs are down, of course everything anybody can see that isn't me is down, which is kind of strange. If you're looking from the outside at the channel, you would think that we're failing, but we're doing great. Like, we're doing fine. It's just as good as last year. We're not doing worse, for sure. Like, we're at least keeping up with everything. We're doing okay. I could show you, like, a team code, I guess. And that would be bounty. You just keep doing that on 20. But like always, there's different people at different points in the game. Like, my new account is probably... Let me think. What's my new account going to do? My new account would probably do Queen Beatrix. I think my new account would buy up to 4. Tier 4. And then instead of Tesla, I would use... Well, I have Tesla, though, so I'd probably use Tesla. Yeah. Pretty much same thing, except for I don't have Stellarix. And I'd probably buy up to Tier 4 instead of 5, trying to save some sort of gems. And I would just switch to a full bounty team on, like, Saturday at some point. It's always nice to be able to think about my new account and what would my new account do. And then I could tell you, like, as a beginner, this is what you should probably do. If you don't have Tesla, if you don't have Stellarix, you can do Queen Beatrix. And if for some reason you don't have any of that, then you're probably not worried about getting all rewards. But you could do, like, Black Manacles or Ruby Weapon or something. But most likely, I'm going to just do Tesla on my new account. And instead of switching to Stellarix, I'll just keep doing Tesla. And then once it hits like Saturday, halfway through my sigils on Saturday, I'd probably switch to Tagaraki. If I have it, I don't even know. I don't know what bounty troops I have on my new account. We'll have to check that out. But there's stuff like Soldier of Wrath and Rift Links, Excavator, the Turtle, the Chris Turtle, and then the ones I showed you like Ogress and Corpse Mare, and of course I got to use the Bounty Captain, so I really only got to decide on like 2 of them. I just got to have 2 of them. I think I have Ogress, and I'm pretty sure I have Tigraki and Corpse Mare, but we'll see. We'll do the bounty on the new account on Sunday. Rich Kaufman, goody 2 shoes. Good morning, kings and queens. It's mostly kings here today. We got a sausage party. Who's got the mustard? Rich says, hey, you filthy sinners. Yeah, you noobs and boobs. Go play Tyson's Punch-Out with the like button and subscribe. Let's go. When the diamond shines, punch me in the head. You'll get a super punch. What was that guy's name? The tiger guy? That was the guy you always, when you're a kid, you get to him and then you like lose because you don't want to block, but you gotta block. Would you guys remember Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? Was like the first guy you would lose to when you were a kid. I know like once you become like a teenager or an adult, you figure it out. But you guys remember being like a kid and like what was the fight you got to and you would lose? I think for me it was the tiger guy. The guy that would disappear and he would do that one special move. Because I never wanted to block. I always tried to dodge or punch, and I didn't know you had to block. Once I figured that out, I could beat him. King Hippo, that too, King Hippo. Is he before the tiger guy or after the tiger guy? Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. You got Glass Joe. I always forget the second guy's name, but I can picture him. He has a mustache. And then is it Honda? The Honda? Piston Honda? And then, like, I don't remember the order. There's Don Flamingo. He was easy, because somebody tells you just do left, right, left, right, left, right. And then once you figure that out, he's easy. Then you fight him the second time, and you can't do that. You're like, oh, man. I remember these, like, crazy battles with Piston Honda, I think his name was. Like, the second Piston Honda. He would, like, raise his eyebrows, and you had to, like, punch him when he was raising his eyebrows so you'd get the star punch. You sucked at that game? Yeah, King Hippo was kind of like, you gotta be patient. You gotta wait. You gotta hit him in the stomach. You gotta make sure you wait until he, like, reveals his stomach. Or no, you gotta, like, he does the thing, and you punch him in the face. And then he drops his pants, and then you punch him in the stomach a bunch of times. Boo, 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 boo. He'll do, like, the brr, 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 and you punch him in the face, and then his pants will fall down, and you punch him in the stomach. It's the other thing, as a kid, you don't want to do the body work. You always want to punch them in the face. And that's why, like, King Hippo destroys children. They're just trying to punch them in the face over and over and over and over and over. They never want to punch them in the stomach. I think they did that on purpose. Alright, let's try some Journey. I know Journey is always an event that people have trouble with, so let's go check it out. I need to do it anyway. For the guild. Probably not very far. Let's show my warts. Let's see where I'm at. Right on the bottom. Ugh, 26. I hate it. I never like being on this screen at all. I hate it. I don't want to leave it up too long because I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but I'm on there, so that's why I showed it. Alright, highest miles, and I'm still using this team. I might switch out of it later, but I don't have Ossifer on this account, so keep that in mind. But I do have Ossifer on my new account, and he's kind of falling off, believe it or not. On my new account, Ossifer was wrecking stuff early, and then, like, I lost a fight. You guys saw me the other day. I lost a fight with Ossifer. So he's not like the cure-all. He's not like he's going to win it for you no matter what. Like, you still have to have the stats. You still have to play decent, and he might not be the best the entire way either. I don't know. I'm doing this for now. Alright, Mark, have a good one, man. I'm going to look into that today. way I'm not caught off guard and with an expired license driving around, because I probably would just keep driving. I don't think it's like that bad. I'm not gonna like do it on purpose. Expired is different than like suspended. Yeah. It's like oops, you know? I think you would just get a warning. Be like, alright, I'm going right now. I wonder if they would make you like not drive though. That would suck. So yeah, I'm not trying to make that happen. I'm the driver in the family, so I need to go do that. Alright, we gotta get him up again. Let's do this. Journey. Gotta use the journey, the Pathfinder. Like in Bounty, you gotta use the Bounty Captain. Journey, you gotta use the Pathfinder. Invasion, you gotta use the Tower Killer. Raid event, you gotta use the Boss Killer. World event, you gotta use the Medal. I need to put my niches on. I already have them on, don't I? Stella. Boom! Don't stop believing. Something about a believing. I don't know that song. I wasn't much of a Journey dude. I always liked rap, and then I had my phase. I had my, like, grunge, Nirvana phase, you know? I like all kinds of music, though, don't get me wrong. I'm not that cringy, but I like all kinds of stuff for real. Did like Nirvana for a bit. That kind of stuff. So this is still working for me, but I'm not very far, so I don't know what if I'd like keep doing it or not. I don't see how it would like stop working though. You just cast more. What's the bat do? It does so maybe you could put Draculus up top. It could be your tank. It's like stealing life. If you start having trouble, maybe. But then you're like blocking your Crimson Bat pretty bad, I guess. That's why I got it up top right now. I might even put the wand up top eventually. If I start losing the Crimson Bat, I might throw the wand up there. Or something. That'd be my first thing. I would have to lose the Crimson Bat, and that's when I would start to think about maybe changing the team. And then the first thing I would do is probably just throw something else in first slot. Something I already have on the team, like Draculus or the Wand. I'll just switch my order up. And then if that wasn't working, then I might start thinking about... I'd probably think like different class first. Like maybe I can get a barrier or something, like make myself survive longer. But eventually maybe switch to something else, but right now this is fine for me. Cast it a couple times, 3 times, 4 times. Anita with the gifted went to Tyrion Shark, alright. Feel like I've only seen Tyrion over at Tacit streams recently, but we do stream in the middle of the day, so I don't blame him. I want it. Let's take these. Extra turns. Could do Draculus first. We're almost there. Tomorrow we're gonna have spoilers. And Sunday we're gonna do our new account playthrough. It is one of the last 3 streams for that. Feels like I've been saying that for 3 weeks now, but I really haven't. I think I started saying it when it was the last 5. We're down to the last 3 now. Crimson Bat. A nice rainy day today here. What do you guys got? What kind of weather? I like rainy days. like a weird mental thing where you like, oh, I can't be outside anyway, even though I would never go out there anyway. Just makes you feel like, used to be like when you're in school and it's raining out, you're like, oh, well, I can't go outside anyway, it's raining. Might as well be at school. Or when you're at work, it's raining anyway, might as well be at work. Might as well be here making money, it's just raining out there anyway, what was I gonna do? I don't know, so that's my little mental trick. I like rain. Especially when it's not like, I don't know. I even like when it's pouring, for real. I like storms. I should have been a tornado chaser. We should make a channel where I chase tornadoes. Would you guys watch that? We could do a channel, you know how I'm going to do the road rage channel with like a dash cam? I'm going to do a road rage channel. We could turn it into a road rage while there's a tornado channel. How about that? I go chasing tornadoes, and then I yell at people while I'm chasing tornadoes. Like, get out of the way, why are you going so slow? What are you doing? Get out of my way. Slow, what are you backing up for, backer-upper? Tornado here. Trying to get to the tornado, dummy. Get out of my way, flip them off. Tornado. Don't you see the tornado? Flip them off. Yell at them. Get out of my way, bro. I'm trying to get to the tornado. I know you're trying to get away from it, but I'm trying to get to it, because I'm not a wussy. I'll go ride the tornado. I don't know what your problem is, running away from the tornado. Get out of my way. If you want to run away, go that way. Don't get in my way. Don't backing up and stuff. Going slow. Go fast in a tornado, you don't go slow. Who would drive slow in a tornado? You know, you either stop driving or you drive fast. You don't drive slow. I couldn't believe... What if one of these people out here driving slow, what if there's a tornado? What would they do? Would they just keep driving slow? The tornado around? I don't know. I probably would. And they would just get sucked up into the air. That'd be their karma. They'd finally get somewhere fast one time. Tornado would throw them somewhere. I finally made it! Finally made it, Beverly! Tornado picked me up, threw me over here, you know. Usually it takes you... Seymour? Seymour? Why it usually takes you like 3 hours to get here. Seymour? How'd you get here so fast today? Tornado threw me. It's what going slow. Tornado picked me up. I just waited for it. I was yelling at him though. He said, read the bumper sticker, stupid tornado. Can't you see? Can't you read, dummy? Can't you read my bumper sticker? If you can read this, you up my butt. Read it, you up my butt. Stupid tornado, dummy. Trying to pass me? We think you're coming off exit? I'm just gonna let you onto the highway, you dumb tornado. I was here. I've been here the whole time, dummy. Stupid tornado, get out of the way. I'm here. I was here first, going slow. Leave me alone. Get in line. Get in line. Read the bumper sticker, dummy. Stupid tornado. Get out of here. Picks him up and throws him. Yo, you got here. How'd you get here so fast, Seymour? Tornado picked me up, threw me. Told him read the bumper sticker. I was flipping him off and everything. I don't know. Couldn't read. Stupid tornado, dumb. Can't even read it. Dummy. That's what I want to do, though. I'm going to make a channel where it's a road rage channel, but I'm not going to have road rage. I'm just going to, like, make fun of people that suck at driving. Like, I'm not going to make fun of them. Like, it's going to be on video. I'll just be talking like this, pretty much, like commentary. But I'll be driving. Or maybe I'll record it. That way I don't have to talk. Maybe I'll just talk over. I don't know. I think it'd be better if I do it live, though. Because then you'll get better commentary if it's live. But it'll be like a dash cam. So I'm driving normally, but I'm just talking. But I'll record myself. And then I'll record the road in front of me. And I'll record my voice. And then anytime somebody drives stupid, I'll like hit record, you know? And then I'll make a video. And then I'll try to chase tornadoes too. We can have a Chasing Tornado Road Rage YouTube channel. So sometimes it'll just be Road Rage, and sometimes I'll be chasing tornadoes. But sometimes it'll be both. Both at the same time. I'll be yelling at people to get out of my way. Let me off the exit while there's a tornado out there. And I'll be chasing it. I'll be running after it. I won't be running away from it. I'll be like Reed Timmer. Be like Dominator. Be like Twister. Chasing it. And yelling at people for driving stupid while I'm chasing a tornado. I think that's a good idea for a channel. It's one that I'll probably never do, though. I have a dash cam, but it sucks. It's a sucky free one. Could you imagine something you get for free and it sucks? That never happens. Yeah, we can't. Tyrion can't leave. He's in prison. He has to be a member. I don't think he's not been a member for like a couple years. It's been a long time since he's not been a member. Goody says, check out something. My head gives me 90s grunge vibes. Rained yesterday, now hot and muggy today. Just glad I'm in the car. Gonna go drive into the tornado to get your machine sucked up so you can record data. Yeah! That'll be the goal, so we drive into a tornado. While we're live on YouTube. They do that. There are channels out there that do that. It used to be like a TV show. There was like a TV show where you would watch tornado chasers. But now you can just watch it on YouTube. There's almost a tornado every day somewhere. I think they hang out in like Kansas and Oklahoma and stuff where there's tornadoes more. And then they just chase them down. Pretty cool. It's kind of cool. Like, sometimes you'll click on it and they're just like far away from it and they're chasing it down, but they're like a whole half a state away and they're trying to get to it, and that's all it is. They're just driving in a car talking about how awesome this tornado might be, but then they never make it to it. So sometimes it's boring, but if you catch it at the right time and they're right next to one, it is kind of exciting. I watched a dude run into a tornado hit a house, and he was right there, and he got out and he went and like checked on the people to see if they were okay in the house that got hit by the tornado. It was like live on YouTube. You could have seen a body laying there for all, yeah. So it's pretty exciting to see a dude running into a building that just got hit by a tornado to check on people. And I thought that was pretty cool of him because he was on YouTube, you know. He's chasing the tornado and then he stopped to make sure the people were okay. They said some of them don't do that. They just keep going. You're driving down a street and a house just got hit. When you go check on people, I would. Like, oh well. Screw up my video, though, if I go check on these people. Who cares? I don't want to screw up my video. Alright. Let's get a couple more of these, then we'll go do some PvP, and then, I don't know. You guys let me know what you want to see. I didn't even know what to put on the title for this video. I knew I was doing bounty, but it's kind of like not that complicated. You just take one troop off, put another troop back on, and then you got the same team we had last time. Guess we could see like how long this works. 59. Let's just do this. Some more damage. Cast our wand, get our troops up. We're almost there. We need some skulls. Thank you, sir. And we win. You think that would be better than Sharknado? That'd be cool. Maybe we can chase the sharks while we chase a tornado, while we do road rage. Let's do everything. All at the same time. Alright, let's do some PvP, I guess. Speaking of PvP, I kind of have to pee. We got Mystic. Or Undead. Why don't you guys choose? You want to see Mystic or Undead, and I'll just do it. You want to look at the choices? Which one would you rather see, Mystic or Undead? So Mystic would be something like, probably, I'm thinking Queen Beatrix, most likely, but... Yeah, we got Queen Beatrix. It'd be some sort of Queen Beatrix team if we do Mystic, most likely. Daughter of Time is there. Harpy Mage. So some combination of those. Or we can do Undead. Just probably a bunch of Ossifer, right? Is he undead? I don't have Ossifer. Here we have Draculus again. We have Morthani. We have... The Grey King is pretty good for this kind of stuff. Crimson Bat. We got the Ghost Queen. So I'd probably do like Ghost Queen, Grey King. King and Queen. So would you rather see a Queen Beatrix team or a Grey King team, basically? You guys let me know. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Cindy went multitasking, fart while peeing. Yeah. If you gotta push the pee out, sometimes you fart. And then when you fart, the pee, like, goes further. And you accidentally shoot it out of the toilet. Right? You, like, wake up in the morning, you got a little bit of gas, you're peeing, you're half asleep. You're just like, tinkle, 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 you fart, and then the pee goes further when you fart. And then you gotta wipe it up. Anyway, so nobody cares? If nobody cares, I was asking if you wanted to see either Mystic or Undead for the Citadel Wars here. I think I'll just do Undead if you guys don't care. I guess. Definitely want to do the Grey King, because he's just really good at this stuff. And then I think the Ghost Queen to get a 50% start, so that'd be the start of the team. We have access to all the weapons, so you do the wand, because that's what you do in PvP. Can't even get creative, you gotta do the wand. So I may throw that up top, throw that here. Now we just need one more. We got 50% start, we have our mana generator, so we could do another damage dealer. I might go with Morthani. She takes red. Morthani's okay. Let's look at all of our options, though. There's something else. Undead Sentinel, we can make that our tank, maybe. 50%, double skull damage. Curse and disease enemies when deal skull damage. It might be fun. I might just do that for fun. Do I have it leveled and everything? Kinda. Alright, so watch this. I'm gonna go... Let's do that. You ever seen a Sentinel used? Alright, we got purple, purple, purple. We got brown, brown, brown. Green. Blue. Let's do this one. Fanged banner. Class, I'm going to go with, I think Thief. Maybe Elementalist. We don't really need like a, I think I'm going to go Archmagus. Make sure it's good. We're not in last position. Let's do this, I guess. We don't really want a Doomstorm, do we? We're not looking for skulls. Just take it off. Alright, let's see how it goes. If I have Swift Talismans, I might use them. I'm on stream, and I think I'm just going to go with Orpheus. Okay, and then Undead. Let's see how many I got. I got 9. It's not bad. See, are the fights hard? We got this. Stone Zombie. Okay, I'm not going to use it. Remove. It's an easy fight, so I'm not going to waste one. Yeah, I checked him out, Gidralis. He's alright. He's okay. I think I subscribed, so I've watched a couple of them. For that kind of stuff, I usually go with Dennis Davidad or whatever his name is, or there's one that's just called like Ukraine something. It's like a robot. And then Kings and Generals is a good one. They'll do like it'll show like an animated like representation of what's happening, kinda. So it'll put like animated tanks on there with like, so that's pretty cool. And then William Spaniel is good. He talks more about like, he's not like a day-to-day type of dude. He's more like he'll do like one a week, and he'll talk about like he talked about like the you know how Ukraine is invading Russia? They're in Kursk or something right now. They actually went over the border and they're taking over Russian land right now. He was talking about that, William Spaniel. And then like real life lore is pretty good. They don't put out a video. They put out like less videos though. Some of those bigger channels only put like one out a week or one out a month. Those are my favorites. I did check out your dude though. I watched a couple of them. Then of course Funker is really good, but they only stream like once a week, but they'll show the actual like GoPro footage and drone footage and stuff. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Funker 530. Yeah, that's like the best one, but they only stream like once a week or twice a week sometimes. Some do it every day, like Dennis Davidad and the other one, and then like Funker is a streamer, and then like William Spaniel's like a essayist type of thing where he'll just put out like once a week. It's interesting if you like that kind of stuff. The older I get, the more I watch like the news and war stuff. When you're a kid, you're like, why is that dude watching the news every day? Then you get older and you just start watching it. I don't know. It's like eating broccoli. Start to eat broccoli and watch the news. And oatmeal. Alright, we got our Sentinel, but do we want to explode a column? If any enemy is cursed, create 8 purple gems. We have a cursed enemy, right? Cool, that was cool. Alright, so now we gotta look at the Grey King and see what color we're gonna pick. They got blue, blue, blue. So blue would be a good choice. Okay. We could do that again. The Sentinel. Let's try to, like, not hit purple this time. Because we're going to put purple up there. So, if we hit the least amount of purple we can, maybe we can get a match. Like right here looks okay. We got like 3 purple here. We only got 2 here. Nice. Do this again, maybe blue again. Get rid of 2 of them. We could steal mana and life. Or we could just do the Sentinel again. Like right here-ish. Dang, dude, that's nice. Lots of mana. Now do purple. Almost there. Grey King isn't fast, but he's really good. It's because of the silence and the drain and all that good stuff. Messes up their team pretty good. Death Knight is a class, yes. It's not too bad. I think it's undead, yeah. So you could do that. Alright, what do they got here? Flesh Horror, Deathlock Dralic, Banshee, Earth's Fury. I think I'll just fight him. Yeah, he usually does Friday. Sometimes he's not there, though. Doing some interview somewhere or something. Do you watch the thing he does after that? I've watched it before, but I usually don't. Talking about his short shorts and stuff. He wearing short shorts. Alright, we got the Grey King. We have blue and purple. Then we have purple again. Purple. Let's do purple. And we got our Sentinel. We could do this right here. There's no purple there. But they're not cursed. Okay. So I gotta curse them first. I could do this. Curse them. Missed. Pissy, I missied. I think I want to hit the hero. Ouch. Brown or red? Let's do red. And finish them off. Alright, we're winning. That's all that matters in Citadel Wars. You're not trying to do Citadel Wars like super fast or anything like that. You just want to win. The things that you want to do fast are like, if you're farming and it's infinite, of course you want to go fast so you can get as much stuff as you can. But like bounty event, you want to get that done as quick as you can, right? But things like Citadel Wars, you kind of want to take your time. Stuff like Arena, you kind of want to take your time. I feel like in Arena, if you win, it's faster than if you lose type of stuff. But you could go as fast as you can, I guess. Most people don't do Arena anyway, but... What do they got here? Essence of Evil, Cranass, and then 2 Pharaoh Khafrus. That's kind of weird. I don't know if I like that. Got Prismatic Orb, Grey King, Ossifer, Deathlock Dralic. That's kind of scary. Bone Dragon, Keeper of Souls. That's scary too. They're all scary. I'll go with this guy, but I'll put on a Swift Talisman. Now's a good time to put on a Swift Talisman. You like to avoid the news and live in your bubble? Yeah, that's what I used to do. Dude, 2020 was tough. I was like one of the first people that knew about it. You know what I mean? The thing that was coming that eventually affected everybody. I knew about that before it even got to America, you know? I was watching, Agenda Free TV. That's where I get, like, my news from, because it's not right or left. It's kind of, he just reports the news. Just some nerdy dude reporting the news, basically. And he was talking about it, like, as soon as it happened, in China. And he like, tracked the whole thing from beginning to end. So I knew about it, like, way before most people. Which was kind of like, I wish I didn't, because I was starting to worry about it before even I should have, type stuff. So living in a bubble does help some. Being ignorant is bliss. Like, that's a true statement sometimes. Ignorance is bliss, depending on what you're being ignorant of, I guess. Alright, I cursed them. So I could do a Sentinel if I want. So I'm going to pick an area with no purple. I kind of want to leave that there and see. Let's get rid of this green. Then I'll get a big purple. Oh, well. Let's just get up Gray King. Alright, a bunch of brown over there. And could do Sentinel. Got 4 purple there. Got 2 here. Let's go here. Bang. And now we could do Gray King again, and we could do brown, was it? Let's do brown again. Kill him. Or I could do red and get an extra turn. I don't think they use red, so I'm gonna do brown. And they're dead. Let's get this. 3 damage. Green. Bang. Oh, I know. I don't know why I didn't care about none of that, but then, like, when the other one came around, it did. It was worse, though, so I guess that's why. I never cared about, like, bird flu or swine flu. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like some difficult enemies. Morthani, Ossifer, and King Bloodhammer. Dead Gauntlet, Ossifer, Grey King, Keeper of Souls. Essence of Evil, Draculus, Morthani, Pharaoh, Khafru. Huh. Guess I'll just go with the lowest level person and use my Swift Talisman. Try to win. I've only ever lost 1 Citadel War fight, I think, on this account. On my new account, it's harder, but I think I lost like 1 over there too. We got a blue extra turn. Could get brown and green here. Gets up almost everybody. Alright, what do they got? They got red, 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 red. So we can just do red. Almost their whole team silenced. We could try to make sure they're cursed. Alright, now we could do... I guess I'll just take the brown, huh? Oh, wait. We're frozen on brown. So I'm gonna do Sentinel, I think. There's only 2 purple here. Let's do it. Okay, extra turn. Let's just keep going on red, right? Yeah. Nice. Sentinel? There's 2 purple here. They're cursed. Bang. Just keep doing red till they're dead. Alright, we win again. I think it's cool I'm using a Sentinel. Like, not a lot of people do that. They're decent tanks, though. And I kind of already had my team. It was Ghost Queen, Grey King, Wand, and then I just needed something else. That's a good time to use a Sentinel as a tank, or like a 4th slot with a cool trade, or something like that. Alright, we're going to take this off. I don't need it for the Guardian. Don't want to waste. Get ready for monkeypox. I don't know why. That really hasn't bothered me either. I don't know why. I'm picking and choosing, I guess. No. Get yellow and brown here. Get up our wand. There's some purple. Alright. Grey King, they got blue or red. Whatever one's higher. Blue or red. 10 blue, 11 red. Let's do red, I guess. Their whole team. Are we frozen anywhere? No. So let's do that. Let's go with the wand. Or no, let's get this. Alright, now we do it again. We'll do blue this time. Okay. Now we just gotta kill this thing. Take skulls, why not? Do this, why not? I can go like right here. Let's just take skulls. Even though we're doing true damage, so I could have went all in on true damage, I guess. He's not going to be cursed, so I might as well do this. Let's get up the Grey King. We just got to do damage. Alright, so what is he? He's brown, blue, yellow, and red. Blue. Let's do brown. Getting there. Red. Alright, we did it! One more fight. And you guys can tell me what you want to see if you want to. I know you didn't really care if I did Undead or Mystic last time, but if you guys have anything you want to see, let me know. Kind of easing back in here. I did get some good sleep last night, but I don't want to, like... Yeah, I might not stream too long today. But let me know. It's up to you. Alright, let's see what's up here. Got Kranas, Ossifer's Edge, Immortal Ossifer, the Grey King. Have you guys seen this yet? Convert all skulls to Uber Doom Skulls and gain attack if Immortal Ossifer is in my team. Gain an extra turn. Goody says, I had it before I knew about it, dealt with it, and still won't get... Yeah. I feel you, man. I don't really have a strong stance either way, you know. I was like halfway. I did like the first... I didn't like overdo it, you know what I'm saying? Like I got one round of it, and that's it. And I was like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to keep doing this. So I guess you could say I got tricked into doing it, or whatever. I don't know. However you feel. Don't matter to me, but I'm not strong stance either way. I don't think people need to get it. You have to get it, blah, blah, blah. And I don't, if you didn't do it, like, that's fine too. Either way. It's usually how I am. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm just whatever makes sense type of dude. Alright, let's check out our fights here. Kranas, Ossifer's Edge, okay. That's a Radar, Dracula's, Fallen Valdys. That looks pretty good. Could do that one. Yeah, I think the second one is pretty good. Let's go. Let's see if we can go undefeated today. Every day is different. You never know. Okay, so we could take skulls. I think we can get... Let's get yellow and brown. Get our wand up. Alright, now everybody's up. Ouch. They have a lot of blue. Let's go blue. And... Let's get up our... Let's do this. Okay, we got Grey King again. Ow, jeez Louise. I think it was blue, right? Just take this off. Alright, almost there. Killed one of my troops, that's annoying, but we'll be okay. Let's go with this. And just blue again, right? Oh, the hero is still standing. Blue and green. There's 11 green. Alright, we went undefeated in Citadel Wars. Can you try something unorthodox? What do you mean? I don't even think I can go chase gold marks because I forgot to do my Citadel Wars yesterday. Which I shouldn't be saying. I'm on top of this game, everybody. I play it 3 hours a day, every day on my main account. And, yeah. I'm not lying. I'll be back to it, though, I promise. Alright. Let's get our tribute. Let's check out our season goals. They're probably not, like, any further, but you can check it out. Does this never go any further? Oh, yeah, because I'm in Diamond. It's probably not. Alright, you guys want to see anything else, or is that good for today? We did Bounty, we did Journey, we did PvP. Anything else would kind of just be dailies, like XP Booster, Adventure Board. We can go fail the dungeon real quick. You want to do that? Oh, I failed. At least I tried, I guess. I got campaign done, right? Yeah. Journey. Oh, holiday event. I really need to do this bad. I'm gonna do it. I gotta do this. I've been sucking. I don't know. I hope I get everything. I might have to buy extra stuff. Like the last holiday event that I remember, I got it done like super early, like 3 days left. So I don't think I'm gonna have too much trouble, but I am kind of worried because I did miss like a day or two of the holiday event. So I'm definitely gonna buy it at least one today. I want the golden pet. If I miss out on anything, like it'll be okay. As long as I get the golden pet, I'll be all right. I do want that legendary though. It looks interesting. All right, let's do this. This will be it for today. I'll just do the holiday event. I get you. I don't judge people who did, just have bad juju with it. I know. I know what you mean. I've seen it too. I know what you mean. Just tell myself it's confirmation bias to make myself feel better, you know? And then I also, like, didn't do the youngest. I did, like, a halfway type of thing. I did a halfway type of deal. And then once they wanted you to, like, keep doing it over and over and over, I was like, no, I don't want to. And then I never wanted my youngest never got it done. I don't know, I just felt weird about it. I didn't want to, I don't know. She's been okay, so they said like it doesn't like affect young kids as much. It's like, well, I'm not gonna. I don't know. That's what I did. Definitely not giving out advice on that, and it's probably not a good topic to be talking about. I'm just letting you know, being honest. What did I do? I did like one round of it. That's it, and then my youngest did not get any. Let's see. Just need guard's avatar up. This does blue to purple. Do our wand. There we go. But yeah, tomorrow is spoilers, and then we'll do new account playthrough. I forgot to do talk about class weapons. I put it on the thumbnail and everything, and I forgot to talk about it. I was like half a brain yesterday, though. I feel much better today. It's definitely sleep. And I did lots of sleep last night, like almost too much, probably. I need to get like a normal amount tonight, and then I'll be 100%. I feel like I'm almost there. I'm like 90% today. I'm not 100%. I caught up on some of it. I just got to get it a few days in a row, and I'll be back to normal. A column team? Something not tried and for sure to win? A column team? What do you mean? Let's do this. I have wanted to try like the solo something with the one troop. I think we've done it before. I think we tried Flaming Oni. I've always wanted to make a video where you try to solo. I don't know, like a delve, or you try to solo like Explorer 12 or something like that. We've tried it like once. That'd be unorthodox. doesn't really get you anything, but you're like doing a challenge run type of thing. Oversleeping is worse than undersleeping? Yeah, sometimes for sure. Depends like how much you oversleep. If you oversleep by like 2 hours, you're gonna be groggy. If you only oversleep by like a half an hour, you're probably fine. We got this. Which leads to this. Which leads to this. And we win. I can't wait till I'm done with the new account for real, because I want to be on to something else. I want to be like playing something else on Sundays. I did enjoy playing Elden Ring on Sundays, especially since a lot of you guys still came. See, that was like the anxiety of it. If I do something different on Sunday and only like 5 people show up, I would still do it, and I would still be okay with it, but it's always nicer when there's like 10 people or 15 people, and we had an okay turnout for that kind of stuff, so I feel like going forward, trying new things will be okay. Like, you guys are kind of like, some of y'all are actual, you actually want to hang out with me, and it's not just Gems of War type of stuff, which I think is cool. Like, you got to witness me ripping my pants off because you didn't care that it wasn't Gems of War, right? Alright, I gotta get this pet. I don't even know how many I have. I should probably go check it out. We could see how far behind I am. Let's do upgradable. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. Don't we got 2 weeks of this? Should be alright. Don't forget to do this because you can get orbs from this. It's like something they don't really shout out at you. I know most people are super hyper-focused on pets, so you're probably not missing out on it, but the little pet mastery thing over there, feed your pets to level them up and increase your pet mastery and gain valuable rewards. You get orbs there. And you get gems there, too. So, every once in a while, like, there's a couple things you should do every once in a while. Like, once a week or once a month, go around to your kingdoms and see if you can do your kingdom power or, like, kingdom levels. And just make sure you do them in the right order and stuff like that. Don't just do them randomly, but every once in a while, check on your kingdoms. It's not every day, but it's like once a week or once a month, something like that. And then every once in a while, go into your collection and go to your pets and go to upgradable. And that'll see, like, do I have any that I forgot to upgrade? Like, maybe you did one on a Wednesday and you just forgot. Maybe you did a holiday pet and you just forgot to upgrade it. Like, you should go check that out every once in a while, too. Like, once a week or once a month, just go in here and do upgradable. And then search. And they'll pop up right here on the top if you forgot to level them or ascend them or something. Same with your troops. Eventually you'll do that with your troops too. Like I might have some right now. You see how I forgot these? Like, I can upgrade these. And I forgot. Do that every once in a while. Especially the ones with the arrows. There's one that I'm not doing on purpose. I think it's like Bandit. I don't want to accidentally do that. But the one with the arrows is fine. I mean, I could play any kind of game, Glorfindel, for real. I don't know if there's a game that I don't like. Like a game type. I would play Pokemon, I would play a horror game, I would play a Doom type of game, I would play a super old game, a super new game. I like all kinds of games. But my favorite game is definitely YouTube, so I would like to get views. So I wouldn't play something just forever if it was getting like 50 views. But yeah, just check on that every once in a while. Like my Bandit here I don't want to do because he has the, he's not stealthy. And that's like an old school type of thing that you could only do for a second when he got refunded. He got refunded, so he's gold elited. I know that people have told you guys about this before, but the Bandit is gold elited, you see? Which is impossible because he's not fully traded. But they did a refund, and I already had him like fully gold deleted before the refund. They did a refund. They left them fully gold deleted. And then I only did the first 2 traits because stealthy with a bandit, you want the bandit to not be stealthy because it's like a summon that comes in and you want it to get hit because you're summoning it in. You don't want like your hero, you don't want it to be stealthy and then your hero gets hit first, right? So you want to be like, there was a team where a bandit would just keep getting summoned in, summoned in, summoned in. It was like a Orb Weaver team or something like that. And so you want it to get hit. You don't want it to be stealthy. So this is like the weird fully bandit that's not fullied. Can't even do that now if you wanted to. There was like a 1 week period where you could do it. And it was like 2 years ago or something. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for today. I did everything I wanted to do anyway. We did the holiday event, we did PvP, we did Journey, we did Bounty. Unless you guys want to chat or see something else, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Get on with my day, but I'll see you tomorrow. We're still streaming every day except for Wednesday. Wednesday's EverQuest. I gotta do... Hey, I could go do your video right now. So I think it's good. I think if I get off here and I get my other work done, and then it keeps raining, and like the license thing turns out the way I think it's gonna turn out. Like I might be able to get your video out today for your members only thing, which would be a video for everybody because the members only video from last month would come out to everybody else. So maybe I'll go do that. Maybe I'll go work on your video. Oh, I could level up some pet. Here, I could show you guys, since you're talking about it. I love you guys, too. Goody said, I had a team that blew up columns for abilities. Just come for the Sinny rants. Yeah, I had an okay one today. I think the Tornado, Road Rage Tornado was probably my rant for today. Need for Speed? Yeah, that was a good game. Farming treasure maps a worthwhile effort mid-game. I do have a team getting me like 5+ maps per match. Nah, because what are you going to use them for? Treasure hunt's not good. I don't care what people say. People out there just love to justify treasure hunt. Like, really think about it. You go do even if you're doing it perfectly and getting gems for it, which isn't guaranteed. You don't guarantee to get gems. Like, if you do a treasure hunt, it's still RNG whether you get gems or not, even if you play it perfectly. You could play it perfectly and go super fast and be playing it the perfect way to get gems and then still not get gems. It's not a guarantee. And even if you did it perfect and you got gems every time, it's not like that good. It would be like farming merchants. Like, you can't guarantee you're sitting there doing Explore 1 over and over and over and over, barely getting anything, especially as an in-game player, and you're, like, hoping for merchants, which I think would be a better usage of time than doing treasure hunt, but still, you're doing something that's, like, very rare to happen. It would be like going after verses right now, or going after gnomes right now. Doing treasure hunt feels like that to me. It feels like trying to farm verse gnomes right now when it's not a vault event. That's what treasure hunt feels like me 100% of the time. That's how it feels to me. You're not even guaranteed gems in treasure hunt. You're just hoping you get gems, and then when you do, you get like 1 or 2. It's kind of like doing a pet rescue during the vault event. That's how treasure hunt feels to me. Yeah, you could get a pet that you need, but you're going to get 1 copy. If you're lucky, you'll get 2, and if you're super lucky, you'll get 3, and that's out of 31. I would rather go play Elden Ring or EverQuest and just take more tributes. And that's what I always say, but I know you got to like still do something. You still got to set a timer and take tributes, but are you really? Unless you're taking your tribute every hour of the day, then you would get more gems by taking tribute than you would playing treasure hunt. Just by taking a couple extra ones. That's it. You know, set a timer and take like 3 extra tributes, and that would be the same as playing treasure hunt. Actively playing treasure hunt. So unless you're already doing that, then you play treasure hunt too. Then you would actually be gaining gems. That's what I would tell. Go do something fun or productive in your, or play autoplay or something. Just take an extra tribute or 2, and that's how many gems you would get playing treasure hunt actively. Which I know it's kind of fun, but is it really? A different game would be funner to me. Playing, like, EverQuest would be funner to me. Elden Ring funner to me than sitting there and doing Treasure Hunt. Which isn't even Gems of War. It's just a game inside of Gems of War that you get resources for Gems of War by playing. But you're not learning anything. You're not getting any class experience. There's no storms. There's no troops. Even if you play it perfectly, you could get 0 gems. It's just like feels like a huge waste of time. And I would rather use my treasure maps on, if you go to Soulforge, you can get a vault key, right? Somewhere. And treasure maps is one of the ingredients. That vault key could give you way more gems than playing those maps. And playing 100 treasure maps, you know how long that would take? That would take forever. I'd rather do that right there with my treasure maps. It's kind of the same thing. You're hoping you get gems. You play the map, you're hoping you get gems. If you open the vault key, you're hoping you get gems. I'd rather use my maps on that. So yeah, if you have a team that's giving you a ton of maps, maybe you could turn them into vault keys. That'd be an idea. Of course, you want to make sure you have everything else done with your cursed runes first. Don't be doing this before you have, like, all the cursed rune stuff done. Make sure that cursed runes are, like, obsolete and you're just getting them for... Now there's nothing to put them towards. And then you could use them on this. I think this is, like, the best thing to use them on, too. The cursed runes. And the treasure maps. 2 things that are obsolete that you don't use. Turn them into a vault key. Now make sure you have enough of those celestial trait stones, though. You don't want to be going down to 0 on that. If you might need those for something else, but as far as the maps and the cursed runes go, screw. Like, I have tons of souls, maps I don't use, cursed runes I've already bought every single thing that they are used for. So the only thing that I'm really losing there is like the celestial trait stones, and I think I have like a ton of them. So that's what I've been doing with my maps. That's why I can only even make 4 here, because I probably don't have enough maps. Glorfindel with the 3, thank you so much. Backstreet Boys, in sync, on a train, in a tornado, with a shark. Yeah, who's out there today? Anita's out there, making it a non-sausage party. It was a sausage party. We had Trey, thumbs up to that, running out there, with Chad with a 2, with Mark. And then it was Glorfindel, you know? So we had, like, then Juan. It was like a sausage party. Then here comes Anita. Oh, yeah, bringing the buns. And Glorfindel with the 3. Thank you so much. You're the best. I know, not enough maps. What the heck? Autoplay during work. I wish I could do that. I could definitely play this game better. I'm not perfect. That's for sure. Because I could take more tributes, first of all. Even when I'm at the top of my game, I'm not perfect. I could take way more tributes. I could have more. I have 20,000 gems. I could have way more. I could play this game so much better than I do. I would set a timer every hour and take my tribute. That's one thing I could do better. I know I could. And then I could play autoplay more, too. And then even though I'm probably not going to get too much for doing that, you get something, though. You're getting something. So if I wanted to be better at this game, I could even improve by setting timers for my tributes and by doing autoplay when I'm not playing the game. Those are 2 things I could definitely do. And I would get I'd probably have way more gems, and you know, I could do like Dervish and maybe level Dervish while I'm just like working, watching YouTube, doing the laundry. I could be doing autoplay, but I don't do it. I'm not a perfect Gems of War player, even when I'm doing my best. So I could definitely take more tributes for sure. I should do that. I've always wanted to make a video out of that too. I wanted to make a video where it's like, this week I'm going to take tribute as much as possible, and I want to see how many extra gems I get. But I don't know how to make that an interesting video, because it would just be me taking tribute. And it would be like, here's what I started with, and here's how many extra gems I got. I could write down, I guess, every time I took an extra tribute, I could write down how many I got and then add them up over a week. But that would make, like, the video wouldn't be that good. What am I going to show on the video other than my results? So it'd be a really short video. It wouldn't be very interesting. I think like the results are kind of interesting, but that's like a 30-second video, so I don't know how to make that into a video. Have you always been able to autoplay? Nah, they added it. Like, I'm horrible with when they did stuff, but it feels like it's been in the game for a couple years now, huh? At least. Something they added, like, it didn't even have a lot of hoopla. It was just, they added it. Kind of like when they added CT. I think it was before they added CT, but it was similar in how it was added. They just, like, all of a sudden said, hey, now you can play autoplay. Hey, here's CT. Hey, here's the Wanda Star. Sometimes they do that. Just all of a sudden add something to the game. Spamming treasure hunt to get gems. It's just one of those things that was a thing back in the day. You gotta stay with the times on this game. That's another video I wanted to make. I think I talked about it earlier, though. Just like, yes, we used to play treasure hunt. We did. Way back in the day, like 6 years ago. It really hasn't been a real strategy on how to play the game for like 5 years now. Maybe 4. You know? Yes, we used to gold farm. We used to soul farm. We used to. But that hasn't been a thing for like 3 or 4 years now. It's been out of style. It's not the way you play the game. But we used to. I know we did. There are teams. There's Ferris Ra, and Judge of the Dead, and now there's the Ruby Wet. People keep. It's like upgrading your VCR or something. I don't know why people watch those videos. Like, here's a new VHS tape. It's got a new... I don't know. It's like making a video on, like, a new VHS tape. A new way to, like, use your VCR. Would be, like, a new gold farming or soul farming video. Because you don't need it. You don't need it anymore. What's the point? It'd be like talking about a VCR. Making a video about a VCR and a VHS tape and how I'm gonna show you how to rewind better. I don't know. That's my metaphor for that, but we don't do it anymore. You don't need to. My new account, 0 times. And then after that, metal farming. Explore 12. Yes, we used to do that. 1 or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something. That's what we did. We did Explore 12. But that's been out of style now for at least a year. Probably more than a year. Probably 2 years. It's no longer the grindable. The grindable now is like PvP. That's it. When you're done with everything else for the day, go do PvP. Which, being done with everything for the day is kind of hard. Depends where you're at in the game. Because you could do delves, you could do arena, there's all kinds of stuff you could do. Before you're actually technically done for the day. There's like the bare minimum. Technically, you should do these things every day. And then there's like the other stuff that no one does. Like 3 arenas a day to get 3 offers. And 3 delves a day to make progress in the delves. But the grindable now is PvP. It's not explore. It's not gold farming. It's not soul farming. It's not treasure hunt. But those things did have their time and place. We could go back 5 years ago. We would not be wrong to be gold farming, soul farming, treasure hunt. It's just the game has changed. It's mostly from the Vault event changing the game. With the Nomapaloozas, the Iron Hawks, just how valuable it is. It's once a month now. There's no reason. And then the offers, too. The merchants, the angels, the daily offers. You can get all your medals through those. Being in a good guild. I was really surprised how... I was saying, you no longer need to gold farm. You no longer need to soul farm. You no longer need to do Explore 12. I've been saying those things. Then I did my new account playthrough, and it just proved it. Proved it even more. And I wasn't even, like, trying to prove it. It's like, dude, I don't need to gold farm. I got tons of gold. I don't need to soul farm. I got 1,000,000 souls. I don't need to play treasure hunt. I got 4,000 gems right here. And all I got to do is the Vault event. Take tribute. I don't need to... I got all my medals. 3 Nisha medals. Nisha medals are the hardest ones to get, and I have 3 of them on my new account. It was not even hard. All you got to do... The people that are gold farming, soul farming, don't have gems, they're just bad at managing their resources. That's all. I don't know where they're going. I would love to sit down with somebody that has 0 gems and just, write down every time you spend a gem, write them down. And then bring it to me and show me. This is what I spent my gems on. So if you want to get better at like having more gems, do that for a week and then hit me up on Discord or something. Like, I get it with Sana, with Lady Alfeld. She's a guild leader, so she has to spend extra gems doing certain things because, you know, she's got to lead by example and buy extra turns in certain guild events. So, you know, so that makes sense, like, why she doesn't have gems. But other people, like, all of you in the... Put how many gems you got in the chat right now, you know? Some of y'all probably won't because you're embarrassed. And some of y'all probably have, like, a ton of them, so you definitely want to flex. But... I wish 20 people would put how many gems they got in the chat right now. I got 20,000. How many do you got? You know? On my new account, I have 4,000. So I'm telling you, I'm not hiding mine. I got 4,000 something on my new account. I got 20,000 on my main account. Let me see how many you got in the chat. And I can either say, good job, or I can say, what the heck? Or I can say, whoa! That's a lot. Now look, if there's a person out there that doesn't have very many, they're going to get inspired by you guys. 29,000 plus, that's really good. 11K, that's perfect. 14, that's really good. 5, if I had 5, depends where I'm at in the game. My new account would love to have 5, so... Alec Ronald, that's probably good enough. 5 is like what I would like to have and never go under. So 5's even good. Peter has 1,000. You can still play the game with 1,000. That's not too bad. That'd probably be my bare minimum. I wouldn't want to spend another gem this week if I had 1,000. But I would love anybody out there if you want to. We're comparing PPs. I'm trying to help people, man. But kinda. Whip it out. Let me measure. You measure from the B-hole, right? Don't you measure from the B-hole? I got like a 10-incher. I'm just kidding. Did you measure from the B-hole? Did you measure from the gooch? You don't measure... Anyway. I would love somebody that has like 500 gems, or they have 0 gems, or they're always running out of gems. Just... All I want you to do is 1 week, keep track of everything you spend gems on, write it down. Every time you spend a gem, write it down, and write down how many you spent and why. And then, just for a whole week, on a piece of notebook paper, or on your computer, or on your phone, or whatever, however you want to do it. And then, in Discord, send me a private message, or, I don't know if you can anymore, but... Anyway, we'll figure it out together. Like, I'll let you know, like, okay, right here where you spent this, why'd you do that? Right here, why'd you do that? Right here, why'd you do this? Because on my new account, I'm like not having trouble at all, and I need to understand, like, what are people buying with their gems? What is there to buy anyway? Like, what are we spending gems on here? Like, right now, there's nothing I want to spend gems on. Like, if you go to the offers, Crafting Wealth, Imperial Deed, like, if you're buying these every single day and you're running out of gems, you probably shouldn't be buying them. Like, this is, you buy these if you have the gems. You don't buy them just to buy them. Like, Crafting Wealth isn't very good. It's 300 gems for 30 diamonds. So the only person that should be buying this one would be the person buying the dungeon offer, like, every single day. And you shouldn't even do that. You should really only buy them on Sunday. Like, this is a kind of a bad offer here. It's not very good. It's only 30 diamonds. What's that going to get you? For 300 gems. 300 gems is hard to get. That's 10 tributes. That's at least 10 tributes. That's probably like 15 tributes. That's a lot. 300 gems is what you're going to get from your guild for your guild tasks. That's a lot of gems. That's like a good drop from Cedric. Like, think of it that way. Just, yeah, that's a lot of gems. Just for 30 diamonds. That's like impatience tax right there. Don't buy that one. This one here, 1 Imperial for 500 gems. That's a lot. That's a lot for 1 Imperial. What's 1 Imperial going to do? How many of those can you even buy with 500 gems? Are you going to even get anywhere? Not really. Unless it's like the Imperial you need to get the magic stat right now. Maybe. But otherwise, don't buy that one. It's too expensive. It's too many gems. Gems are precious. You don't want to run out of them. 1 deed isn't really going to help you that much. It's not a good deal. Most of those are bad deals. Except for, like, the Nomapalooza versus, those are always good. And then if you need a certain color deed, like purple, if you're working on your Magic Kingdoms, but you still, like, it depends how many gems you have. If you have 500 gems, you're not going to buy a deed, because you don't want to run out. You need to have gems to do certain things. You need to do your guild event to stay in your guild. You know, like the weekend event, you want to be able to do that, because it's like a net positive with the rewards you get. You know, there's things you got to spend gems on, so you just need to keep a certain amount. I always felt like I wanted at least enough. If a faction pops up that I can do 500, I want to have at least like 2,500 to be able to blow. So these days I like to have at least 5,000 gems, just in case. That way, if there's a faction I want to do, I want to be able to blow 2,500 gems and get that faction done if I want to. If a new faction pops up one day, I want to have 2,500 to make sure I can get it done. So I never go below that. And I try to have double that. That's my thinking of it. What's the most expensive thing that could pop up out of nowhere? Probably a faction event that you want to get to 500. So double that and then never go under it, and you'll be fine. So try to keep like 5,000 gems, especially if you're a high-end in-game player. And then if you're mid-game, you know, it's like 3,000. If you're beginner, it's like 1,000. Just try to never go under that amount. If you have less than 1,000, you're not allowed to spend gems. If you have less than 3,000, you're not allowed to spend gems. If you have less than 5,000, you're not allowed to spend gems. Like, you don't have to buy this offer. If you have 50,000 gems, buy it. If you have 15,000 gems, buy it. You know, but if you have 4,999 and you're not letting yourself go under 5,000, then don't buy it. Anyway, I want somebody to do that. Like, play normally. Don't do it like thinking I'm going to show Sinnycool what I'm spending my gems on. Like, it'll work out better if you are totally honest with yourself and you write down everything you spend gems on, and then I can tell you, like, okay, why'd you do this? And you can say why. Maybe you'll teach me something. Maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, I see why you did that, and that might happen. And then I'll have something to say to everybody, like, oh yeah, well, this person, they spent gems on this, and I kind of get it because of this. Like, I could explain it to everybody then. So you got to be super honest with yourself and just play normally and just spend gems normally and write them all down, and then let me know, like, here's what I spent all my gems on this week, and I can tell you, okay, this thing, okay, why? And then maybe a couple of them you'll have a good explanation, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's good. That makes sense. I think there's a lot of people out there that are like in a guild, and the guild isn't doing as good as they would hope it would do, and then they're overspending in the guild shop. Like, that's what I think. Because otherwise it's kind of, what are you doing? Are you like opening chests? Like, that's a big no-no. That's a horrible no-no. Like, buying event chests with gems is like the worst, and it's horrible. It'd be like giving somebody $100 for $1. Here's a $100 bill for that dollar you got there. That'd be like opening event chests with gems. Gem keys too. Never. I've never opened a single chest with a gem. If I don't have the keys, I'm not opening chests. You will get keys. You can wait a week. You can wait 2 weeks. You will get keys. Don't be impatient. Impatience is probably the main thing. Crushing people's gems, for real. Or like a guild that they're trying to make up for, oh man, we're not going to get to the last reward, I got to spend some more gems. Or, man, I wish we could get to that next reward, I'm going to spend a bunch of gems. Well, maybe kick some people out and get some good people in there, and that'll fix it better. Like, you continuously spending extra gems on every guild event is not going to fix anything. Kicking out people that suck and bringing in better people will fix it, though. And then your gem stack will still be good. But yeah, you can't buy every single offer, and you can't open chests with gems. Those are big no-nos. And I don't even know where else. Like, what are we doing? Are we buying the holiday event 50 times a day? Like, you don't need to. You buy it once a day, and you'll get everything, as long as you're playing every day. What are we buying? Are we buying Underspire? Are we buying like a ton of torches and going for sentinels and stuff? Like, you shouldn't do that either. You buy 1 or 2 a day, you get to the 7th boss, and whatever happens with those torches is what happens. I have 5 out of the 6 sentinels, and I've never bought extra torches to go hunting for sentinels. I go to the 7th boss, and whatever torches I've left, I go back and do sentinels. So as sentinels pop up, I'm not doing them. I'm going to the bosses. And then once I get to the 7th boss, and I beat the 7th boss, I'll go back to the sentinels. And then that's all. If I got 5 torches, I do 5 sentinels. You know, I'm not going to, like, buy more torches to go hunt for hypothetical sentinels that might not even be there. That's kind of a waste of gems. And then you're not going to get it anyway. You know you're not going to get it. Maybe buying pet baskets? Like, what are we buying? I just need to know. Because I'm not even sure. Are we buying, like, a bunch of baskets from pets? Probably shouldn't do that. Getting enough minion orbs these days, you don't even need that many pets from each kingdom. You only need 3 from each kingdom, and then we're getting minion orbs out the butt if you're playing right. So you can do cosmetic pets with minion orbs. You don't have to buy a bunch of pet baskets with your gems. What, like maybe... Is there anything in PvP you can buy with gems? I don't even know. But, yeah. Is that in, like, the shop, maybe? Are people buying stuff in the shop? Like, this is all no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, none of it. It's all suck. It's all crap. All that's booty. It's all butt. I've never done any of those. Ever. Not one time. I've never spent a single gem in this shop, ever. Not one time, ever. It's not worth it. It takes way longer to get 30 gems than it takes to get 700 souls. Think of it like that. You can go get 700 souls in one fight. It takes way longer to get 40 gems than it takes to get 11,000 gold. You can go get 11,000 gold in like 3 fights. 40 gems would take you like 2 hours. Now think about it in like a time. How much time does things take? 35,000 gold, I could get that in probably, what? Like 3 minutes? 3-4 minutes? 5 minutes max? Get 35,000 gold. And to get 130 gems, that would take so long. That's not worth it. None of these are worth it. Opening a random chest with gems is not worth it. You're not even going to get what you want, for real. Maybe people are buying, like... Isn't there packs you can buy, like, weird, what is it? Would you change your name every day, 5 times a day? I don't know. Isn't there, like, what are they called? Where's that one shop where you can buy, like, emojis and crap? Are people in here doing that? Can't you buy stuff here, maybe? I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe it's portraits? Titles? There's something you can buy in here, right? I got them all unlocked, so I can't find any to buy. They're in here somewhere, though. Come on, dum-dum. Making the stream longer, but hopefully I'm helping somebody out there. Don't ever buy these. Like, who cares, bro? And if you do, buy one. Buy one that's cool and then use it. Don't... Like my daughter, she wants V-Bucks like every day. I can give her V-Bucks. I can give her like so many V-Bucks, right? And she'll get this awesome skin with this awesome pack, and like 3 days later she's done with that and she wants more. She wants more V-Bucks. So buying stuff like this is like buying V-Bucks and just flushing them down the toilet, and then you're going to want another one of it. Yeah. So stuff like this is a waste. I mean, I could buy them all just to flex, I guess, like one day. Like, oh, I got all the portraits. Titles. I think there's some here you could buy, technically, maybe. But this is like buying V-Bucks, and then wasting them, and then just buying more V-Bucks, and then wasting them, and then buying more V-Bucks. It's a waste of money, a waste of gems. And who cares? Just pick one that you like that you already have. Nobody's gonna see it and think, wow, look at that. Nobody is. You'll spend the gems and you'll be like, yeah, I must eat grains, and you'll be happy for like one day, and then you'll be like, I think I want surfing the net. You'll buy surfing the net, and you'll be like, yeah, I'm surfing the net, and it'll be for like one day, and then you're gonna want from sea to sea. And you'll be happy if you're gonna buy these. Buy one, like look through all of them, buy your favorite one, and now you have something other people don't have. But don't buy like every single one of them if you don't have gems. If you have tons and tons and tons of gems and you want to like buy all of them, then go for it. But I'm wet and wild today. Tomorrow I'm delightfully diabolical. Arr, you know, like don't be buying those if you don't have gems. Anyway, I'm gonna do a video on that. You guys wanted Dragonite first, but I wanted to do like a gem, ultimate gem guide where I would go over everything you can buy with gems, every way to get gems, everything you should spend gems on, and everything you shouldn't spend gems on. Like I'm gonna make that video one day. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Glorfindel got his first blue kingdom, Stormheim, to 30. Good job, man. I think I have one to 30 that's blue. I have one of every color. I might have done Stormheim. Let's see what I did. I think I did... Is this it? I forget if that's yellow or blue. I didn't do Stormheim. My 20... Or you said 30. Yeah, I have something to 30. I think I have Zalcari to 30. Zalcari. I thought that was a good idea. Guess you gotta have all of them cyan for it to be the 30. Definitely want to do a Magic Kingdom first to 30, that's for sure. Anyway, I think Zalcari might be my only 30. I need to start looking at that. Classic! He says, oh shit, you're still alive, just got service down the mountain, was camping the last 3 days. Some marshmallows. Cooking some hot dogs. Taking a dump in the woods. Buying Dragonite for dragons? Yeah, you know, if you can afford it. I didn't buy any Dragonite until, I had all the dragons. Because I felt like it was a lottery. Like, I'm spending these gems on this Dragonite, I'm opening an egg, and I'm not getting the dragon I need. I'm just, all those gems you just buy, you flush them down the toilet. Anytime I feel like I flush gems down the toilet, I don't do it. Like, I think ahead. If I open this chest with gems and I don't get the thing I want, then I just wasted those gems. I threw them down the toilet. If I buy this Dragonite and I open a dragon egg and it's a duplicate, I just flushed those gems down the toilet. So I waited until I had all 6 dragons, then I started buying Dragonite to make it a little faster. I'm going to get this weapon. I'm going to get... Yeah. What's best for THT? Oh, what's best for that? Farming souls? Playing the Vault event is the best way, and then not wasting souls. Otherwise, I don't even want to say like Ferris Ra or Judge of the Dead or Ruby Weapon or anything, because you shouldn't put yourself in that situation where you need to farm souls for real. Like, there's nothing you really need. Like, what do we need? Dawnbringer, Dustbringer. Most people don't even use those anymore anyway, so you just get it whenever you have them. Have the souls. You wouldn't really push for it. Got one in the oven right now. Pizza time. Yeah, I do have soul farming videos if you do want to go look it up. I just don't recommend it. I almost want to take the videos down because I would rather people do it the right way. But yeah, I mean, you could. If you're done with everything else for the day and you want to soul farm, I just don't understand how people put themselves in that situation where they need souls that bad. My new account has 1 million souls. I'm not my new account. My main account has almost 20 million souls. Like, I don't know how it happens. What are people doing with souls? That's another one. I'd love people to just say, every time you use a soul, write it down and show me, because I'm curious. I won't even like say your name, or if you don't want me to, like, I'm not gonna like make fun of you in front of people. I just need to know, like, what are people doing here? Like, where are all their souls going? And you guys watched my new account. It's not like I did some crazy weird dance and got a bunch of souls. It's not like I bought souls with money. It's not like I got privilege somehow and the devs gave me souls. I just have them because I'm just playing the right way and not blowing them. So I can't comprehend it. I don't know where they're going. I don't know why people need souls. I need somebody to tell me. Goodies. That's a good point. I mean, if you haven't been playing and you come back and you have 0 souls, I guess. But just like why? Like what's triggering it? What's making you want the souls? Like what do you not have that you're wanting the souls for? And do you really need it that bad? You could just wait, save up souls. But I get it. That does make sense. As far as like, oh, I haven't been playing, so I have 0 souls. And now I'm playing again. But I would just say, you know, use the troops you got. What do we need the souls for anyway? Like, make the best team you can out of what you had before you quit. And just play the game normally. And just go hard in the vault event. And you'll get souls. You'll build them up over time. We can't get everything all in one day, and that's what people are trying to do when they're farming. They're trying to get something in one day that's not supposed to be gotten in one day. Like Dawnbringer, you're supposed to get over time, like 9 months or something, not 9 days. But I get it as far as the Dragonite. I mean, you see Stellarix everywhere, and you want Stellarix too, but it's just so, like... If we buy this every day, that's 2,100 gems a week. And then you're not even guaranteed to get the thing that you want. And then you only get 420 Dragonite. That's not even enough to do a dragon a week. And then when you do open that egg, you know you're going to get a dupe. I just never did that. I would do dungeon every day. I'm going to go over a video. I'm going to make a video about this, but I would do dungeon every day. I would try for a perfect. And then I would just go hard in the vault event. And that's how I would get my Dragonite. And then when I was patient, and I still got Stellarix pretty quick. Just doing it that way. But once I had the 6 dragons, I did buy Dragonite. I did. I bought this. But I would say I saved up gems too. Alongside of getting the 6 dragons. I was saving gems because I knew that was coming. And that was probably the worst time. I did run myself down to like 1,000 gems when I was getting Stellarix. So it does hurt no matter what, it's going to hurt. But I think the proper time to buy Dragonite is after you get the 6 dragons and not before. Because otherwise you're kind of flushing them down the toilet getting duplicates. I know it sucks though. Dang, Chad has 31,000 gems. Copies of Cedric. Glorf has 890. I'll be holding on to those like they're the last gems in the world. Pizza says, got Golden Pet, don't know about costume though. Don't think it looks cool enough for 500 season points. I always got the new armor. But yeah, I mean, maybe make it the last thing you get. It'll come back around. If you're willing to wait like a year. I used to think it wasn't. I thought they were gonna be cool and like put a new armor in every holiday event, but they've been repeating them, so. Good job, Glorfindel, on the 30. Glorf says my guild is consistently awesome. Reckon we have opened over 100 legendary tasks this week, resulting in 2 mythics. Nice. Jet says you can't find good Gems of War players these days, only kick for being inactive. Yeah, I know, it's hard. You can't just kick everybody out. I think some guilds need to consolidate with other guilds, for real. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but you should maybe talk to a different guild leader and combine guilds together. Like, we got 15 good people, you got 15 good people. We're tired of looking for people. Let's just, like, combine our names and make a new guild or something. Like, hey, this guild, we're lower level than you. We're going to disband our guild, but we're all going to... If you guys kick out 15 people, that your worst 15, we'll bring our best 15 over, and maybe you change the guild name to something that, you know, for both guilds. I think that needs to happen, like, right now. It should have happened 6 months ago. Some guilds should just, like, consolidate with another guild, or... Legendary task has slim chance of mythic, and many people have most mythics. Yeah. I would never do tasks hoping for a mythic. The only time I do tasks is like to celebrate something, or if I have like a ton of extra gold. I would never like hope I'm gonna get a mythic from a task, because it doesn't happen very often. And when it does happen, though, it is pretty cool. But you could throw 30 legendary tasks and get 0 mythics. The cool thing about legendary tasks is like all that loot goes out to the entire guild, so it's times 30. So eventually that's all there's going to be left to spend gold on. So just be patient, don't spend it too early. But one day that's all you're going to need is gold for tasks. Campaign pass. Yeah, it helps everybody in the guild. Just don't spend if you can't afford it though. Goody, you've never spent a cent on Gems of War? Yeah, me either. I'm not super proud of it, because I know most people are spending. And I definitely, whenever I talk about it, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, ever. I could not play this game without people spending money. And I think buying Death Knight armor is smart, Campaign Pass is smart, Kingdom Pass is smart. Like, so don't think I'm saying you're stupid or something for spending money. I'm just a cheapskate. 50 gems if it's a cool emoji pack. Free to play 100%, me too. Plays well with udders. Classics at all the above. Pooping in the woods. Glorf says I have ZK and Karakoth at 32. Just had a buttload of books. Yeah. Beg for Mercy says if you run Vault, there is no need to farm anything unless you need the Horde Mimic. Yep. I agree. There's one a month now. There's Nomapaloozas, there's Ironhawks. Like, it's... I think that's what happened with my new account. I had 2 Vault events. I went hard in both of them, and maybe that's why I have so many souls and gold. Glorf says you need souls later when meddling troops, don't forget. I know, but, you know, you get orbs too, right? So that kind of mitigates. You're not going to really need 6 billion souls. You know? And some of them, who cares? Like, are we gonna gold medal Amnesia? And if we can't, are we gonna farm souls so we can gold medal Amnesia? You know, there's only so many that it's gonna help to gold medal them, and you get a bunch of orbs. So you're never gonna need as many souls. You could add them all up and say, well, you're gonna need this many souls one day. Well, not really. Not really. You're not gonna do it all in one day, and you're not gonna do every single mythic at the same time, and only some of them benefit from being gold elited anyway, and you're going to get enough orbs, glory orbs, to for some of it. So it's not 1-to-1. You don't need that many souls for... Even if you added up all the souls it takes to gold elite every single mythic, you're not ever going to need that many. Like, I don't care. I don't have every mythic gold elited, but... And I probably could. I just don't even care. Like... Let's go base rarity. I could orb whatever. I could do 38 and I just don't do it. I don't know. I could do 38 mythics right now if I wanted to. I mean, I did the ones that benefit. Like, I got Arachnean Weaver done and Arc Proxy Avenger done, and I mean, I could. Like, one day I will. It's like at a certain point you're like, well, I might as well wait till I can do all of them. Like, there's some I should probably do right now. But maybe that shows something to somebody. Like, even though I have 38 gold orbs and I could gold elite 38 mythics, that doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I mean, I could, I guess. Goody says, well, before I needed to level troops to level my kingdom. Do you still need to? Yeah, you do, but... Like, you don't have to do all the kingdoms all at the same time. And you just kind of do your magic kingdoms first. And you just slowly do it over time. So, if you don't have the souls to level troops to do a kingdom, then just don't do it. Just wait. It's a patience thing, I know. But we can't, this game is not, you're not supposed to beat this game in one day. You're not supposed to get all the kingdoms fully leveled in one day. You're not supposed to get Dawnbringer in one day. You're not supposed to get Dustbringer in one day. You're not supposed to get all the dragons in one day. Like, the game is an everyday game for years type of game. So the sooner you accept that, the better it is. Beg says, I think I have 80 million souls. I uninstalled the game. I'm not a PvP fan, and the last update forcing time-gated play was the last straw. I feel you, man. I totally get it. I never say like, oh, you stupid idiot, why'd you stop playing Gems of War? I'm usually like, hey, that's smart, man. Go play something else. But, yeah, PvP wasn't my favorite. I'm kind of like hoping the next update's going to be fun. Stellaric stinks, don't even care anymore. I could go down. Yeah. You don't even need Stellarics for real. You don't even need Mythics for real. You could play this game with just Underworld Legendaries and Guardians and Rowan, and you'd be just fine. You can do everything in the game. People get stuck on wanting Mythics and needing Mythics, and you gotta get this and you gotta get that. You don't have to. You could beat the whole game with like Queen Beatrix and Rowan and Gargoyles. You're not gonna miss out on anything by not having Stellarix or Iron. Like Ironhawk is good, but you could do Rowan and do just fine, like my new account. Goody says I try to get things as fast as possible in games. Yeah, it's hard. This game would be hard to do that. It frustrates people. If you're an achievement hunter or you're trying to get everything as fast as possible, this game will frustrate you to no end because there is diminishing returns every single day. This game has diminishing returns every single day. The sooner you identify when that's happening, the better. You get off the game, you know? When you start seeing diminishing returns, get off the game. You'll feel so much better. This game has it every day. Every single day there's diminishing returns. And as soon as you realize that you're into that point, that portion of the game, and you quit playing the game for the day, you'll feel so much better. Because diminishing returns will just frustrate you. I'm playing this game for 2 hours and I barely got anything. Well, you're into the diminishing returns portion of the game. You already did everything for the day. Now you're just farming or grinding. It gets frustrating. It's not fun anymore. And the more you do it, the more diminishing returns you're going to get. Like, that's why I recommend Vault Event. This is a concentrated period of time where there's no diminishing returns for real. Every other day of the month, there's diminishing returns. Every single day. Every single day. This game has diminishing returns every single day, except for during the Vault Event. It's one of those games. You know how you play a game and it says you can't do anything, you have to wait 30 minutes to do something? It's kind of like that. They give you a certain amount of stuff to do. It's worth it. You do that stuff that's worth it, and then it slowly starts to be less and less worth it the further you go, the longer you play. You could convince yourself you're not in diminishing returns yet, but eventually you can't. And once you get certain, you do your XP booster, your dungeon, your adventure board, your holiday event, your bounty turns, your journey turns, you play PvP to a certain extent, and then after that it's diminishing returns for real. Even if you keep playing the right thing, even if you're doing PvP, a grindable, it's still diminishing returns at a certain point. You're going to get to a person that's playing more than you, they're never going to stop, you're never going to get ahead of them. It's going to happen. You'll get ahead of certain people, you'll get a certain amount. They're just going to give you bigger and bigger goals. Oh, I got to win 100 fights, I'm going to get more burning marks when I win 100 fights. Well, next time it's going to be 200 fights. Oh, I just got 200 fights, I got more burning marks. Next time it's going to be 300 fights, right? That's literally diminishing returns. It happens. It's literally in your face. Even if you're playing the right thing, after you get everything else done, you're doing PvP. If you go to the season goals, as soon as you beat this one, instead of 1350, it's going to be 1500. Instead of 1500, it's going to be 1750, and it's going to be 2000. It's going to take longer and longer and longer and longer. So the longer you play, the less you're getting. So as soon as you can figure out, okay, I'm there, I'm done, then tomorrow you're back to valuable time again. And you go till you get to diminishing returns, and then you stop. And then the next day you can play again. It's almost time gated. Glorf says, one common troop needs 60,000. You wouldn't use an orb on that, just saying. Yeah, but, to gold elite a common, why would you do that? That's a very end-game type of deal. I'm trying to gold elite every troop in the game. Well, you probably did everything else in the game already. I'm trying to get every kingdom to 30. That's you're asking at straws trying to figure out a goal to give yourself. Because that's a very long-term, super difficult goal. But I guess if you're done with every single thing in the game is done. You got Stellarix, you have all the Sentinels, you know, you got all your Magic Kingdoms up to snuff, and you have all the Mythics in the game, and you're looking for something. Like, that's one of the last things you should do, is gold elite every troop in the game. So hopefully you have every single other thing done, because if you don't, you should probably be doing that instead. Because that's super in-game. Everything, every troop in the game gold deleted. There's almost no need for it. And it's hard to do, so it's like one of the last things you should do. I'd rather see you get your epic trial pets or something. Like, work on epic trials instead of like trying to gold elite a common. You know? Go do a delve 3 times a day and try to get it to pure 500. Something like that instead of trying to gold elite a common or something, yeah? I feel you, though. If you add them all up, it's a lot of souls, but it's not all going to happen at the same time. It'd be like saying, I got to work every hour of the day because I got to buy this house. I got to, you know, you're going to have a mortgage, and you're going to have a certain amount you pay every month. You're not going to have to pay the whole entire house in 1 month. It's kind of like that. You know, you're not going to gold elite every troop in the game in 1 month. You're going to do a certain amount per month. Right? So you're not going to pay for your entire house in 1 month. You're going to have a mortgage. You're going to make payments on it. It's going to happen over time, over 30 years. The same thing with gold eliting troops. You're not going to gold elite every troop in 1 month. You're going to do, like, the best ones first, the mythics first. Then you're going to want to have all the best legendaries next. Then you're going to have, like, all the best epics next. And then eventually the last thing you're going to do is, like, gold elite a common. Yeah, Mike D was harassing Beg. I don't know. I tried to talk to some people about it, but 30-ish guard medals? Yeah. I'm betting by the time you're down to gold eliting commons, you probably have glory orbs that you just don't have anything to do with, so you might as well just use them on the commons. Or I guess you would wait till new mythics come in, but eventually you're going to have so many. Like, by the time it's time to gold elite a common, you probably already used all your glory orbs. You probably have all the mythics done. You probably have all the legendaries done. You probably have a bunch of souls because you've been playing for so long. Like, how is it time to gold elite a common? Like, you must have been playing for super long, and you already did all this other stuff first that you should do first. And by the time it's time to gold elite a common, you probably have orbs. You could do an underspire and get enough orbs to go do it, and you wouldn't really need those souls. I don't know. It's like I said. You're not going to pay for your whole house in 1 month. You're going to do a mortgage, pay a certain amount per month. You're going to do a certain amount of troops gold deleted per month. You're not going to do them all in the same month at the same time. So you're never going to need 60 billion souls. Yeah. If you want that achievement, you could definitely do commons. You kind of do a mixture. You would do some mythics that are useful. And then a lot of commons. Yeah, if you're going for that achievement, I guess. Otherwise, once the achievement's done, there's no point. Take your tribute. Yeah, but yeah, I better get out of here. I've been streaming way too long, just blabbering. But that's how I play the game anyway. If you want to rush around, you're just not going to have a good time, because this game is not conducive to people rushing around trying to get stuff done in one day. It's a daily game you play over months and years that has diminishing returns every day. But like, share, subscribe, consider joining helps a lot too. Get about the channel comment below, and I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow. We'll go over spoilers for the upcoming week. And then Sunday we got the new account playthrough, and then I'm going to try to get your video done as soon as possible for your members only thing. I probably should have been working on that instead of chatting and blabbering. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. We got Anita, Chad, Jets, Beg for Mercy, Juan, Glorfindel. We got Beg, we got Goody Two Shoes, Classic EverQuest, Pizza Time. I'm going to go eat some pizza or something. MJK Jets. I think I do have pizza, actually. We got Peter was here today. Alec was here today. Thanks for putting your gym totals in the chat. Appreciate it. Professor got Jets. Glorfindel with the 3. He's a legend. Oh, yeah. Got Jets. Gidralis. Goody. Anita with the gifted went to Tyrion. Perfect. Hit that bullseye. Rich Kaufman. Mark Nugent. Juan with the 1. Thank you so much. Keeping it going. Laying that track down. Glorfindel with the 2. Thank you so much. Legend. Mark, legend. Chad, legend. We had Mike Sheard here today. Trey with the 5 was the first one. Appreciate that. Super legend. Mark was first. Trey was second. Mike was third today. Alright, y'all. Yep. Have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Get that bounty done. Beg says I started to gold elite the empowered troops, then went through my saved teams for the ones most used, then most used mythics. Only if the gold added a bonus that made it better. Yeah, you don't like do every troop in the game. You kind of start with ones that are useful, that gain something from being gold elited, troops that you actually use, maybe your Guild Wars teams or something. Like pick teams and troops you actually use, or else you're just, what are you gonna gold elite it to get extra stats to never use it? But yeah, there's definitely an order of what. I know there's the achievement though, like Glorfindel said. Like there is an achievement that people want, and you would do commons for that. But I don't know. I feel like you can buy enough guard medals through offers. You can get enough orbs and do some mythics and some commons. Like, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. But yeah, we'll see you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Peace out. Have a good day.